Walkers and mobility scooters can be expensive, and unless your doctor is willing to state that your need for one is a medical necessity, you won't be able to get financial assistance from Medicare to help pay for it. But if you're a resident of Cypress Cove, you can have use of one free of charge. Today we're going to meet Cypress Cove resident volunteers John Pappas and Carl Wombold. They'll explain how it works.
Hi, I'm Carl Wombold, and I've been here 6 years. In fact, our 6-year anniversary will be the 1st of December, coming up next month. And I've been involved with the mobility devices ever since we've been here.
I'm John Pappas. I've been here for 6 years also, and basically started almost immediately when I first came to Cypress Cove.
So, John, this is a volunteer position, right?
It is,
yeah.
yes.
And what would you say, how would you define your responsibilities? Either one of you can answer this.
We respond to the needs of the residents when they're released from the hospital, for example, and they need a walker and the hospital hasn't supplied it. They can give us a buzz and we can loan it to them for a period of 90 days. And should they need it beyond the 90 days, if we have adequate supplies of the device, we can extend it another 90 days.
And we give them a liability sheet to sign so we can keep that in our records. And we also have a little pamphlet showing them how to use things, and if they would like to purchase, we have a list of places where they can purchase them locally. And sometimes people within the community have items for sale, so they can purchase from them. So, but we get everything volunteered.
Yeah, and you can respond like instantly. I mean, right. Virtually instantly.
Right.
Yeah. And the cost of this service is how much?
Zero.
It's free.
Right.
There's no cost.
Okay, so let's look a little bit at the equipment that's available, the typical equipment, and let's start at the basic, I guess, which would be a cane.
Cane, yep. We have a variety of canes, adjustable. That brings us to the aluminum walker. Aluminum walker has 2 wheels in the front and skids or tennis balls in the back, and they fold up nicely like this.
Easy transfer.
And the adjustments are in the legs. They can be up or down. And when we get a donation, we end up cleaning it up, putting a sticker on it, identifying it for loan. It has 2 wheels in the front and skids in the back.
Okay.
That brings us to the 4-wheel walker. And this has a seat and a backrest, and it's adjustable height also. And you squeeze it to stop it. And if you want it to stop, stand still so that you can sit down, you push the levers down. Again, it's also adjustable up and down for taller residents.
It does collapse, but not to the extent that that one does. So it's a little more difficult to put in a vehicle. But this is as small as it'll get.
Some of them come with a bag or a cage that they can carry things with.
Rests in this area.
This is a self-propelled wheelchair. I guess everybody's seen one of these. This is where
manual.
Manual, that sounds good. That's a good point. But it has the large wheels so they can move themselves around, and it has footrests. That brings us to the scooters.
See quite a few of these around the building.
Yep. And I guess it's self-explanatory, but we ask the residents to charge them when they go to bed at night and unplug them when they get up in the morning, especially if they use it a lot during the day. If not, then it doesn't need to be plugged in.
Yeah, how long can you go on a battery typical?
It depends. These can go quite a while.
Several days, maybe five days.
So easily get through an entire day.
And these are 3 wheels. We do have, I think, 1 4-wheeler. The 3 wheels are better because they can turn around in a short radius.
They're a little less stable, obviously, because they have 3 wheels. So if someone tries to turn around, they're going too fast, they will tip. They won't completely go over, but they'll tip.
And this, of course, is one of the 3 electric wheelchairs that we have.
This looks very sophisticated.
It is. It's really nice. And we only have this one left. I'm going to put it in our auxiliary storage. after we finish here.
Exactly.
Okay, well, let's go in and look at your storage room. And where are we at? Where are we located in the building here?
We're on the 3rd floor next to the A wing elevator.
A single elevator.
Single elevator, A wing.
Oh my, we got a lot of things in here.
We had the maintenance come in and put some hooks up so we could hang some of this stuff. That was a problem before.
Well, I think it's very neat in here.
Well, when we get the rest of the stuff in here, the ones that we've had on display,
Yeah.
you can't get to some of the things hanging unless you step onto the equipment that's currently in storage.
What kind of maintenance is required on these things? Typical, just routine maintenance.
Battery is the big thing with
Batteries for
the
the scooters and the electric wheelchairs. Maybe it may need adjustments on the brakes sometimes, and sometimes the wheels will wobble, and we can take them in for adjustment.
If a battery needs replaced,
They replaced the 2 of them. They'll place them. Well, they have a battery pack underneath, and that battery pack will come right out. They can replace the batteries, put it right back in.
Okay.
If I know that it's going
does
to
the
be,
user do that, or Cypress Cove? Or
the
you're
wood
fine?
shop will do it.
The wood shop will
Yep.
do it?
workshop, right?
Okay.
And if I know it's the batteries, then I can pull that pack out and put it on my little cart and take it down and get new batteries put in it.
Okay.
But if I'm not sure what the problem is, then I'll push it down. They call me the scooter pusher.
Okay, if somebody wants to inquire or learn more about this service, what should they do?
They can call either one of us, I suppose.
Ask us what we have or whatever, and this is certainly going to help with advertising.
Thank you, gentlemen, for showing us around, and thank you for the service you provide all of us residents here at Cypress Cove.